Forever we've complained that cars are too loud, and there's no denying the fact that cars and vehicular traffic are the number one source of noise pollution in cities. And that's true. The Paradise Junction in Hyderabad is India's noisiest area at around 80 decibels. To put that into context, being exposed to about 80 decibels for about 8 hours a day for a period of time will lead to fatigue. Yeah, you live in a city, you get fatigue, a change in your blood circulation, excuse me, and a definitive pakka chance of permanent hearing loss. Anyway, when electric cars came around, one of the biggest selling points of electric cars, along with the fact that there's no emissions, is that they don't have engines, they don't make noise, they will solve noise pollution, they're quiet.
It's quiet. Too quiet.
The danger in terms of electric cars being too quiet is mainly at very low city speeds in a city environment where there are loads of kids about, runners, blind people, people with headphones on. Consider a typical city environment where there are people just out and about minding their own business, generally unaware of their surroundings. This study from the University of California, Riverside concluded that even when people have no idea what's going on, they will still hear a petrol car, an internal combustion engine car, coming from about 28 feet away. Compared to an electric car, which is silent, they'll only hear it or be aware of it when it is just 7 feet away, 2 seconds before getting run over. So the European Union heard this and went, "Hey, yo, danger!" And they brought in a law which states that starting July 2021, all new electric cars coming into the market need to have something called an AVAS, a mandatory system called an AVAS, which stands for Acoustic Vehicle Alert System. So with the AVAS system, there are two main things that are going to happen. One is when the car is reversing, the car is required by law to make some sort of a beeping sound to let people know what's up. And two, even when moving forwards at around 12 miles per hour or slower, Japan says 19 or slower, even when moving forwards, the car has to make some sort of an external noise apart from the noise that it makes naturally, which is not much, which is why. I mean, this is new, right? This is weird. Car companies made electric cars and they said, oh, this is quiet, amazing electric car. And now by law, they have to put one MP3 file and make it make noise. But here's the thing, the law says make a sound, doesn't specify what kind of sound. And so the car companies said, call the creative teams, call the marketing teams, and guess what they came up with? Spaceship sounds. Of course, all of them came up with spaceship sounds because electric cars, no petrol, oh future, spaceship sound. Henrik Fisker, the founder of Fisker Automotive, the company that came up with the Fisker Karma, said that he wants the Fisker Karma to make a sound which is a combination of a spaceship and a Formula 1 car at 12 miles per hour. Porsche made the electric Taycan and gave it this sound.
Electric sport sound. So if I turn that on, when I go into drive mode, I hope the microphones are going to pick it up. But the car starts to emit this kind of like very low end bassy hum. Let's give it a go. Let's see if the microphones pick it up. Are you getting that?
Kind of cool, that reverb actually.
What I love is not only do I feel like this enhances the driving experience, but it also enhances the experience from the outside. You hear the car coming.
The Jaguar Electric I-Pace has some serious old school Star Trek vibes. And don't even get me started on BMW. For God's sake, BMW went to Hans Zimmer, the legend himself, the guy who made the Interstellar soundtrack and all that, and said, can you design our electric car sound? Like, they got so caught up in this entire Hans Zimmer-ness of them, the cinematics and the trailers and all that. I couldn't even find the actual car sound that he designed, because just violins and where is the car sound? Does the car play violin?
Sound underlines the soul of anything, and right now we are at a really exciting point, shaping the sound of the future. Sound of electric mobility.
Anyway, I will even forgive all of you car companies for going with the same Star Trek theme, spaceship song, whatever. I understand it's the natural thing to go with, but one thing I will not forgive you for, if any of you marketing teams start coming up with, let's customize the sound. You want car ringtones? Imagine a world where you're allowed to make your car make whatever sound you want. I mean, imagine the possibilities, imagine the madness, imagine the memes. Poor European Union people said, let's make a law which prevents pedestrians from getting run over. Please, at low speed, make a sound, something. But no, with your creativity and your customization and your marketing, you created a world where there's a guy in a Tesla making heavy metal sounds as his car sound. There's a Joker in a Nissan Leaf making meme sounds, or Pikachu noises, or SpongeBob sounds. And this is July 2020 and the law isn't even enforced yet. But imagine in the future where this video gets recommended to you from YouTube and I get loads of millions of views, because it did happen. I hope it doesn't, but imagine that headline. Imagine the headline saying, surprised man run over by an electric car playing loud SpongeBob sounds. I'm just saying, don't say I didn't warn you. Anyway, I thought it was interesting when I first read about this entire topic, that electric cars being silent is dangerous. How is that possible? So I thought it was interesting. I thought I'll share it with you. I hope you found it interesting, something you hadn't thought about. So thank you so much for watching. Subscribe for more, and I will see you next time. And bye.
It's quiet. Maybe too quiet. Always wanted to say that.